Right. In this video, we discuss exercise 4.1, fifth problem onwards. In last video, I discussed how to find determinant of a matrix of order 2, determinant of a matrix of order 3, and some problems in exercise 4.1. So today, fifth question, evaluate the determinants. In that, first question is 3 minus 1 minus 2, 0, 0 minus 1, 3 minus 5, 0. Already you know that how to find the determinant of a third order matrix. So we can expand. Third order determinant can be expand in 6 ways. First one is expand along row 1 or R2 or R3 or along C1, C2, C3. Our convenient, if we expand along a row or column that contains maximum number of zeros, your calculations will be easy. Clearly, so here the second row contains more number of zeros. Therefore, if we expand along row 2, so calculations will be easy. Otherwise, we can expand along R1, no problem. So I want to expand along R1 only. So what are the signs? Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So these are the signs associated to the third order determinant. So therefore expand along R1. Yet what are the signs? Plus, minus, plus. So therefore sign is, this is equal to plus 3 into delete first row and first column. What are the remaining 4 elements? 0, minus 1, minus 5, 0. Determinant of these 4 elements is product of the principal diagonal element, that is 0 into 0 is 0, minus 5 into minus 1 is plus 5. So that is 3 into that one. So next sign is minus, element is minus 1. Here minus 1 is first row, second column element. So delete first row and second column elements. What are the remaining 4 elements? 0, minus 1, 3, 0. Determinant of these 4 elements are 0 into 0 is 0, minus 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. Next, sign is plus, element is minus 2. Here minus 2 is first row, third column element. Delete first row and third column. What are the remaining 4 elements? 0, 0, 3, minus 5. So what is the determinant of those 4 elements? 0 into minus 5 is 0, minus 3 into 0 is 0. So that is 3 into plus 3 into minus 5, that is minus 15. So minus into minus plus 1 into minus of minus plus 3. Next, plus into minus is minus 2 into 0. So that is minus 15 into plus 3. Minus 2 into 0 is equal to 0. Minus 15 plus 3 is equal to minus 12. So this is the value of this determinant. So this is the first question. Next, third one is in that second, fourth, same. Third question, expand along, right. Question number 3, 0, 1, 2, determinant of 0, 1, 2, minus 1, 0, minus 3. Next, minus 2, 3, 0, minus 2, 3, 0. So clearly this is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3. So because with respect to the principal, all the principal diagonal elements are zeros. With respect to the principal diagonal, if we fold that, the elements are symmetric and having opposite signs. So therefore clearly this is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3. So therefore expand along R1. Along R1, what are the signs associated to the first row elements? Plus, minus, plus. So plus 0 into, that value is 0 into, delete first row and first column. So what are the remaining 4 elements? 0, minus 3, 3, 0. Next, minus 1 into. So here minus 1 is first row and second column. Delete first row and second column. Remaining 4 elements are minus 1, minus 3, minus 2, 0. and plus 2 element is plus 2 into, here plus 2 is first row third column element, delete first row and third column. What are the remaining 4 elements? Minus 1, 0, minus 2, 3. So therefore this value is 0 into anything is 0, minus 1 into, so product of the principal diagonal elements, minus 1 into 0 is 0, minus 2 into minus 3 is plus 6. So 0 minus 6 plus 2 into product of the principal diagonal elements, minus 3 minus 2 into 0 is 0. So the value is 0 minus into minus plus 6 plus 2 into minus 3 is minus 6 plus 6 minus 6 0. The value is 0. So therefore we conclude that determinant of skew symmetric matrix of odd order is 0. So this is important for CAT. So determinant of skew symmetric matrix of odd order is, because this is a skew symmetric matrix of order 3 is odd number, therefore the determinant, without expanding, we say that the determinant of the skew symmetric matrix of order 3 is definitely we will get 0. So therefore property is determinant of skew symmetric matrix of odd order is 0. Right. Question number 6, that is same type. So if A is equal to 1, 1 minus 2, 2, 1 minus 3, 5, 4 minus 9, find determinant of A. So you can solve question number 7. Question number 7, find the value of x if, question number 1, determinant of 2, 4, 5, 1 is equal to determinant of 2x, 4, 6x. Find the value of x. Actually this is not matrix, and RHS is also not a matrix. If LHS and RHS are matrices, we can equating corresponding elements. We can equal corresponding elements. But this is a number determinant, this is also determinant. We cannot equal directly corresponding elements. 2 is equal to 2x. This is not true. But so first, whenever your LHS is a determinant and RHS is a determinant, expand determinant of order 2. So determinant of order 2 is product of the principal diagonal elements, that is 2 ones are 2, minus product of the second diagonal, that is 2, 5 fours are 20, is equal to, expand in RHS also. So 2x into x, 2x square, 6 into 4 minus 24. Therefore here 22 minus 20 is equal to minus 18. So minus 24 transpose to LHS plus 24 is equal to 2x square. Therefore here 2x square is equal to 24 minus 18, 6. X square is equal to 6 by 2. 2 ones are 2 3s are, that is 3. Therefore x is equal to plus or minus root 3. So this is the value of x. So this is the method to find the value of x. This is very, very important for 1 mark question. Next, so do second question and 8th question also. Find the value of x. Here x is equal to plus or minus 6. That is the answer. So similarly you solve 7th second bit and 8th question. Next, properties of determinants. Next concept is properties of determinants. So there are 6 properties. One is Property 1, the value of determinant. The value of the determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. The value of determinant remains same if its rows and columns are interchanged. What is the meaning of this? Suppose your delta is equal to suppose your 1 2 3 4. What is the determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix? So product of the principal diagonal elements, that is 1 4s are 4 minus 3 2s are 6, the value is minus 2. The question is interchanging rows and columns. So if its rows and columns are interchanged, the value of determinants remains same. That is the question. Suppose here delta dash is the determinant obtaining from delta by interchanging rows and columns. Here first row write in first row write in second row, and second row write in first row. That means interchange rows and columns. So interchanging rows and columns. Here first row write in first column, second row write in second column. That means interchange rows and columns. So row convert into column, second row convert into second column. So what is the determinant? 1 into 4 is 4 minus 2 into 3 6, the value is minus 2. So in both the cases the value does not change. So that means when we interchange rows and columns, the value of determinant remains unchanged. So therefore here what is actually, this is determinant matrix A. Suppose your matrix A is 1 2 3 4, your delta dash is A dash, transpose of a matrix, that is first row becomes first column, second row becomes second column. So therefore determinant of A is equal to minus 2, determinant of A dash is equal to minus 2. So therefore we conclude that determinant of A is equal to determinant of A dash. So therefore determinant of A is equal to determinant of A dash. This is the property. First property says that determinant of A is equal to determinant of transpose of a matrix. So this is very important. Determinant of A is equal to determinant of A dash. When we interchange rows and columns, the value of determinant remains unchanged. That is the property 1. Right. Proof. Let delta is determinant of A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. So this is the let determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. Expand along R1. So this becomes plus minus plus signs. A1 into delete first row and first column, determinant of remaining 4 elements B2 C3 minus B3 C2 minus A2 into delete first row and second column elements, determinant of B1 B3 C1 C3 is B1 C3 minus B3 C1, and plus A3 into here A3 is first row third column element, delete first row and third column, determinant of these remaining 4 elements B1 C2 minus B2 C1. So this is A3 into B1 C2 minus B2 C1. So this is the value of delta. Next, let delta dash be the determinant obtained from delta by interchanging rows and columns. So therefore your delta dash is equal to interchanging rows and columns. That means first row becomes first column, a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. Or convenient, expand along R1, expand along column 1, c1. So that means what are the signs? Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. These are the signs. Here what are the signs associated to the first column elements? Plus, minus, plus. So this is plus, minus, plus. Expand along c1. So this will becomes a1 into a1 plus a1 into, delete first row and first column, determinant of these four elements. So b2 c3 minus b3 c2, and sign is minus a2 into, delete second row and first column. So because a2 is second row first column element, remaining elements are b1 c3, determined b1 c3 minus b3 c1, and next element is plus a3. Here a3 is third row first column element, delete third row and first column, b1 c2 minus b2 c1. So this is exactly same as this value. This is delta, therefore delta dash is equal to delta. Therefore your delta dash is equal to delta. That means interchanging rows and columns, the value of determinant remains same. So this is the property 1. So when we interchange rows and columns, the value of determinant remains same. That is determinant of A is equal to determinant of A dash. That is the property 1. Right. Property 2, if any two rows or columns. Property 2, if any two rows or columns. If any two rows or two columns are interchanged of a determinant or interchanged of a determinant or interchanged, then the sign of determinant changes. Sign of determinant changes. So if any two rows or two columns of a determinant are interchanged, then the sign of determinant changes. What is the meaning of this? Suppose your delta is determinant of 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 1 4 are 4 minus 6, the value is minus 2. Interchange rows and columns. Suppose you are applying R1 and R2 are interchange. Two rows. Interchange two rows. That is delta dash. That means first row becomes second row becomes first row. That means only two rows are interchanged. Rows are interchanged. That means this is the way. Interchanging rows and. So that is again we get 3 2s are 6 minus 4. The value is plus 2. The sign of determinant here minus 2 becomes plus 2. Therefore the sign will be changes. If it is minus, this is plus. Suppose what is delta? Suppose delta double dash. Suppose interchange two columns. Suppose two columns, apply C1 interchange C2. So your first column, second column becomes right in second column right in second, first column right in second column. That means two columns are interchanged. that is 2 3s are 6, minus 4 the value is 2. Again the sign of determinant change, minus 2 becomes plus 2. So when we interchange two rows or two columns, the sign of determinant changes. That is the property 2. Right. So proof. Let delta is equal to determinant of a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. Expand along R1, expand along R1. So plus, minus, plus, that is a1 into, delete first one first column, determinant of remaining 4 elements, that is b2 c3 minus b3 c2, minus a2 into, here minus a2 is first row second column element, delete first row second column, remaining 4 elements b1 b3 c1 c3, the determinant of those 4 elements b1 c3 minus b3 c1, plus a3 into, delete first row and third column, determinant of remaining 4 elements is b1 c2 minus b2 c1. So this is the value of determinant. Next, let delta dash be the determinant obtained from delta by interchanging R1 and R2, interchanging R1 and R2. So that is delta 1 becomes delta dash is interchanging R1 and R2. That means R1 becomes R2, R2 becomes R1. That is B1, B2, B3, A1, A2, A3, C1, C2, C3 same. I interchange, just R1 and R2 are interchanged. Here R1 becomes R2, R2 becomes R1. So expand. So for conveniently, I will expand R2. Expand along R2. So what are the signs? Minus. Signs are, what are the signs? Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. What are the signs along second row? Minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus. So therefore, here minus a1 into, delete second row first column, because a1 is first second row first column element. Delete second row first column elements. Remaining elements are b2, b3, c2, c3. That is b2, c3 minus b3, c2. Next sign is plus a2 into, here a2 is second row second column, delete second row second column, remaining 4 elements b1, b3, c1, c3. That is determinant is b1, c3 minus b3, c1. Next element is minus, sign is minus a3. Here minus a3 is second row third column, delete second row third column, b1, b2, c1, c2. Determinant is b1, c2 minus b2, c1. If we take minus outside, that is a1 into b2, c3 minus b3, c2, plus becomes minus a2 into b1, c3 minus b3, c1, minus becomes plus a3 into b1, c2 minus b2, c1. So this is minus, this value is from equation 1. The value of this inside the bracket, the value is delta. So therefore delta dash is equal to minus delta. If we interchange rows and columns, determinant, sign of determinant changes, that is minus delta. So sign of delta is plus becomes minus. Therefore when we interchange any two rows or two columns, the sign of determinant changes. What is the first property? Interchange all the rows and columns. So that determinant value remains same. That means determinant of A is equal to determinant of A dash. That is the first property. Second one is if any two rows or any two columns are interchanged, the sign of determinant changes. That is the second one. Property 3, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are, property 3, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, then the value of determinant is zero. So if any two rows or two columns of a determinant are identical, then the value of determinant is 0. For example, here delta is 1 2 1 2. For example, here first row and second row are identical. Two rows are identical. What is the value of determinant? So 1 2s are 2 minus 1 2s are 2. The value is 0. Or suppose here delta is equal to 1 2 3 0 5 7 1 2 3. Clearly, so what is the value of this determinant? Expand. Suppose take this one also 0. Expand along R1. Expand along R1 plus minus plus 1 into delete first row and first column. 5 3s are 15 minus 14 minus 2 into delete first row and second column 0 minus 7 plus 3 into delete first row and third column 0 minus 5. The value is 1 into 15 minus 14 1 into 1 is 1 minus into minus plus 2 7s are 14 plus 3 into minus is minus 15. So that is 15 minus 15, the value is 0. So because here R1 and R2 are identical, R1 and R2 are identical, the value of determinant without expanding, we say that the value of determinant is 0 because R1, two rows, R1 and R2 are identical. If any two rows or two columns are identical, the value of determinant is 0 without expanding. Using this property, we say that directly the value is 0 without expanding, because what is the reason? First row and R3, R1 and R3 are identical, therefore the value of determinant is 0 without expanding. So this is the use of property 3. So let delta is, take two rows or two columns are identical, A1 A2 A3 B1 B2 B3 A1 A2 A3. Here two rows are identical, R1 and R2 are identical. So what is the value of determinant? So we can expand along R1. So after simplification, all the terms are cancelled. We get 0. The answer is. Or we can expand this type also. Suppose interchanging, property 2, interchanging two rows are interchanged, the sign of determinant changes. Suppose you are applying R1 interchange R3. When we interchange any two rows or two columns, the sign of determinant changes. So when we interchange R1 and R3, the sign of determinant minus changes, plus becomes minus, and interchange R1 and R3. R3 becomes R1, that is A1, A2, A3. So second row as it is B1, B2, B3, and third row becomes first row. So first row becomes third, that is first row is A1, A2, A3. So again we get the same, the value is minus, this value is delta. So LHS is already delta, minus delta transpose to LHS, that is 2 delta is equal to 0. So therefore delta value is 0. So when we interchange any two rows or two columns, the value of determinant is 0. Sorry, when two rows or two columns are identical, when two rows or two columns are identical, the value of determinant is 0. Here two rows are identical, without expanding we say that the value of determinant is 0, or two columns are identical, the value of determinant is also 0.